Hi everyone, it's NonnaGrace, and I'm from Western New York. Did you ever have days where you feel like you're looking at the camera and you're kind of like a stone face? That's what I feel like sometimes. I feel like my eyes are just burrowing into the lens, and they're not lively enough. Well, anyways, today was a good day. I had Mr. crowed several times, and so several times I went out to give them their snack. And the babies, I noticed, are going in and out of the big house, so I said to Jim, pretty soon we probably could move them into the big house. We'll put them up on the roost, and hopefully they're good with the big girls. They're not big yet. They're still a small hen. I don't know how big they're going to get. I thought they were going to get the size of the buffs, but maybe they won't. I don't know. Emma was on a nest today, and Emma laid an egg. So Emma's still laying, and she's 7 years old, so she's still laying an egg. I put her name on that egg, so I know which one it is. It's a big egg. It's a big brown egg. Oh, when I was getting the eggs today, I got 11 eggs, but I dropped one.
I thought you said you had 12.
Or I got 12 eggs, and I dropped one, so I ended up with 11. Yeah. And the reason I dropped it is one of my brown hens, the ones that's not very nice, is broody, I think, too. And I went to take the egg, and she went to snap at me. And she snaps harder than Silver. When Silver snaps at you, she's gentle. In fact, she doesn't even snap anymore. I just lift her up and look underneath her to make sure nobody's laid an egg in her nest that I don't want in her nest. And then I just put her back, and she's usually pretty good about that. Where this other one, she wasn't as nice. And I tried pushing her out of the nest, but I think she's broody, so I'm not sure what I'll do, if I'll give her some eggs or just put her in timeout and let her cool off. I'm not sure what I'll do yet. I know in a few days I have to move Silver, and she'd have to move, I think it's next week she has to move by Wednesday or Thursday. I think I have to move her so that she's in her place of stillness, so the eggs don't have to be turned for the last 3 days that they're on the eggs, and they're on the eggs for 21 days. I had that question. I think Patty asked that question, how long they have to sit on their eggs, and they have to sit on their eggs for 21 days. And nothing's happening with the ones that are in the incubator. I don't know if they're viable or they're not viable. I have no idea. But there's nothing going on yet with the 3 eggs that are in there. I will give them a few more days, and then if they don't do anything, then I will take them out of there, because chances are they're not going to hatch. Or they may be, like the one that broke, might have a dead development or something in it. I don't know what it's got. I'm going to give it the chance, though, so that if it does want to hatch, it can hatch. And if it hatches, I hope I don't get any roosters, because, boy, I can't put 2 roosters in the same area, and I don't have a separate spot for the roosters anymore because I've changed things up again. I can only have the 1 rooster. I don't have enough hens. Well, if I let them hatch their hens, there'd be enough hens, but I'd have to have a space for that rooster, and I don't have a space for another rooster. They can't be housed in the same place. Well, I hope I have a little video. Oops, I almost forgot. Yesterday I forgot to leave you a gap, and so I had to just sneak it in. I have a little video for you to watch, and it has to do with the meat chips that I've been making. So let's just go to that video. I was eating meat chips, and I thought maybe I should show you what I use. I used the packaged turkey, packaged roast beef, packaged chicken, and the packaged ham. And I was eating, and I thought I better stop eating and make this. I'm going to put it in the dehydrator. And the setting is at the very warmest temperature. And the way I follow it is through the guide that they have here. It says the meat and fish and jerky go at the 155 Fahrenheit or 68 Celsius, and that's what it is at the top of the dial, so that's where it will be. Then I will fill the trays. These are the trays, and because there's 4 trays, I will put 1 kind of meat on each tray. I will show you that when I get it loaded. On the tray, I get 6 pieces. This is the roast beef. This is the chicken. This is the ham. And this is the turkey. So they're all ready to go into the dehydrator. And this is what they look like when they're done. Chicken, turkey, ham, roast beef. And I'm eating a roast beef. And they are so good. 2 hours in the dehydrator and it will be done. It is 9:30, 11:30 it will be done. Well, they're done. This is what it looks like when you take the cover off. There they are. That's the chicken, the beef, the ham, and the turkey. They're all done and they're going to cool now. They're perfectly nice little treat. Great for dipping. I dipped yesterday. I made egg salad and dipped with this chip, the egg salad. So it was a high protein meal with low carbs. So if you're on keto or carnivore, this is perfect. They are so good. You're going to wish you had some. And I was lucky to get that dehydrator. That dehydrator, I actually got at a lawn sale. And it was brand new when I bought it. And I got it for $40 at the time. In fact, the guy wanted more. And I says, well, gee, will you take $40? And he took $40, which I thought was a fair price. I think he wanted $60 for it, which $40 is a lot less than $60.
A lot less than 60.
But it sat on my shelf for a long time because I wasn't using it. And then I decided to do salami, hard salami, and the kids just loved the hard salami. And then when Jim bought the lunch meat, and I had seen Terry Least is the one that I learned how to do the meat chips from.
Well, you used to do pepperoni.
I did pepperoni too, but I did them in the microwave and mostly. Yeah. Because when I was at the school, there was a little boy that only liked his pepperoni when it was cooked and it was like a chip. He wouldn't eat it. And that was with the autistic children. And they're most likely they eat everything that's white. But he liked the chips, and I've got other kids to eat the chips too. And then he went to a public school, and the mother wrote a note asking that please, if she sends, because she used to send his lunch in, to please put his food in the microwave, and I guess they continued to do it for him there. So he did. So that was a good school that he went to, and it was a public school because he was a pretty smart boy. He was just because he was autistic. A lot of the autistic children are a lot smarter than people realize. They have a higher intelligence, but they just sometimes can't communicate it. Well, I hope you all had a great day. And I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.